Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saeed. I do want to thank you for joining us tonight, Friday the 6th of August, 2021. As you know, viewers, it's our relationship segment tonight. So send your message to your loved ones, your friends, your family. Let them know Real Talk with Saieed Ali is going live on our relationship segment tonight. So viewers, like we always say, share our live stream. Let the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago know about Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Let your friends of the Caribbean, even around the world. So if you haven't liked our pages yet, on Facebook, just type in Real Talk with Saieed Ali, like our page, and share our page. You know, every night I encourage you to do that. It is our social media platforms that will give you updates of news and events that happen throughout the day. Even on YouTube, you can subscribe to YouTube, TT Real Talk, hit the bell, subscribe, and you will know when we go live. So viewers, this is something I always do. A social platform is important in our age and in our day and in our technology life. It keeps us up to date. You know, every day something in technology is always coming out. Always coming out. And they use the social media platform to keep you up to date. So please do that. So remember, viewers, those of you that are having spiritual problems, you can feel free to contact me. Those of you who have property to sell or looking for a property to buy, you can also contact me. And just a little reminder, Real Talk Investment, Real Talk Group of Company is giving you, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, an opportunity to gain a higher reward or a maximum reward on your investment. So viewers, you can call us 238-6716, 339-1670, and set up an appointment to come and see us to find out more about the Real Talk Investment. Remember, Real Talk Group of Companies is paying the maximum amount right now in percentage rates on your return from 3% to 3.5%. We're beating out the banks. We're beating out all the financial institutes in Trinidad and Tobago. So I just want you to know that. A lot of individuals have contacted me. Remember, you can gain more on your fixed investment at Real Talk Group of Companies. So viewers, as we start off tonight, let me tell you something, I could celebrate tonight. You know why? I could celebrate tonight. The Firearm Amendment Act number 7 of 2021 was passed in the Parliament and was assented on July 6, 2021. In order to in turn, let me tell you something. To make it easy for you, all, the pepper spray have been legislated, and you can now go in the police station and apply to get a pepper spray. So before we do that, viewers, before I show you anything, discussions were held with the committee on the firearm use of pepper spray. Order 2021 was formulated prescribing the type and strength and volumetric contents of pepper spray permitted in a canister as the first step towards operationalize the pepper spray law. Now viewers, what you are about to see is the recap highlighting of pepper spray amendment bill that was passed. This is something I have for you that to let you know back in July what we pushed for. So take a look at this. You all will love this one. So we seem to have a little bit of technical problem there. But viewers, in June of this year, Stuart Young, Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister, stated that persons as young as 16 years will be able to apply for a pepper spray and be able to equip with pepper spray for their personal protection.
Once you're not in the prohibited class, you're above the age of 18, you can walk into the police station, apply, get your permit, and then go to a licensed pepper spray dealer and get your pepper spray. So it is not meant to be a complex or bureaucratic process at all. In fact, we've simplified it. And it's not for the Commissioner of Police alone, it's for any police officer authorized by him. And we expect it to be extensive.
So now, viewers, just to give you a little update of what we were pushing for. Listen to this. You all will love this one. Now, before I say this, I want you to tell me, since I launched Real Talk, since I have launched Real Talk with Saieed Ali, I have been pushing for amendments, certain amendments and legislations and laws to be amended. And thus far, everything Saieed have pushed for on this platform concerning the safety of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, you can bear witness that we got it. You can bear witness that Saieed stood on his platform and he pushed for X, Y, and Z. And he stood firm and he light his light. And we got it. So tonight, I am proud to stand here to tell you this tonight. The Commissioner of Police, Gary Griffith, have stated that while the issuance of permits for the sale and use of pepper spray will be closely regulated by police, it will not be difficult to access by the public. Viewers, tonight, once you are over the age of 16, and you have a clean record, you could be able to fill out an application to go get your pepper spray. So now, viewers, it gives me great pleasure tonight to bring to you tonight, Friday, the 6th of August, to let you know that pepper spray have been legislated in Trinidad and Tobago. We have the documents. So viewers, this is another one for Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Another legislation we have pushed for. Come back to me, Shane. Let's talk now. Now I can tell her, let's talk. Navin, how much? About 7 or 8 so far? About 8? Well, let's talk now. When you call me on my phone and tell me, Saieed, you cannot get that. Cannot get what? Let me tell you something. The light of the Lord does shine. It doesn't matter what tunnel you are in. It doesn't matter what darkness is over me. When you hear Saieed sit down in his prayer room and you hear, I light my light, and I cry out to God, I say, Lord, this is what I need for the people. When Moses cried out to God, he said, Lord, I need my people to be saved. So it gives me great pleasure to stand here tonight to tell you that the pepper spray have been legislated. And very soon, you will be able to walk into the police station and sign up for it. There's probably about 7 or 8 legislation we pushed for and we got it. So that is one more in the basket. For who? Not Saieed alone, but for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. So the females now, The females now could feel a sense of security, knowing that they have a pepper spray, knowing that if they are in an incident or somebody come at them, they could be able to defend themselves. And police won't have to charge them again because they're walking with a penknife to defend themselves. Let me tell you, I know tonight is a relationship night, you know, but let me tell you all something. I had to bring it to you all. Remember I gave you all a little clue last night? A little clue that a birdie had been whispering in my ears and telling me pepper spray have been legislated. Remember I gave you all a hint last night? When it was passed in the house, I got the message. Boss, you think pass, you know? So when you tell me, Saeed, you cannot do that, I will show you I could do it. And we're doing it the legal way. So on Friday night, I'm celebrating for another legislation. 2386716. Feel free to call in. So the ladies in Trinidad and Tobago now could feel safe. Now, how many of you now are going to allow your daughters now to go in the station and apply for the pepper spray? You wanted something, I pushed for something, the AG heard my cry, and you got what you want. Let's talk now. Talk now. Tonight, I am proud tonight. I am proud tonight for the females of Trinidad and Tobago. I am proud tonight for that. So I want to thank the Attorney General. I want to thank his office for putting things together to get the amendment and the legislation passed. Because this is something, since the Andrea Barrett, it's so sad to say, but may the good Lord rest her soul. Since the Andrea Barrett matter, I came out and stood firm right here and started to push for it. Nobody else is pushing for it. Nobody else. It's only Saeed. It's only Saeed and God alone know why I wanted it. Now I thank God, I thank the AG, I thank his team. Pepper spray have been legislated in Trinidad and Tobago. Call a good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead.
I'd like to congratulate you for the good job that you have been doing.
Thank you, my dear.
Thank you. And for the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
And for the protection of the young children today.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
Not a problem, my dear. Not a problem. I tell you, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. Tonight I'm celebrating tonight because I get it. It's something I push for the females. You see, now this is what I just always say. I just always say this. It have the one who would bad talk me. It have the one who says, Saeed, you can't get that. Saeed, you're this, you're that, you're the next. You're bashing this one, you're bashing that one, you're bashing the next one. But one thing I'm definitely sure of. You cannot ask for anything and get it passed the way I just do it. So whether you bash me or you ain't bash me, I'm doing it for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. So whether you like me or not, I'm getting it done. And you tell me who does do it like that. You tell me who pushing for your safety. Feel free to call in 2386716. Tell me, Saeed, well, you know so-and-so doing better than you. Go ahead. Tell me who pushing for your safety. Call her good night.
Hi, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead, my dear.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Can you push for non-mandatory vaccination? Can
Well,
you light a light for that?
Well, it's something I start.
Thank you so much.
It's something I start. Thank you, my dear. It's something I start. Tonight I'm celebrating tonight. I'm celebrating since last night. No? Tuesday? Since Wednesday night. Since Wednesday night I get the yes. Boss, you know you think fast? Really? Congratulations. Thank you, my friend. Let's talk now. Let's talk now. You feel like standing here by guess? No, I am not here by guess. The power that is within me, the power that is backing me, when I say I want X, Y, and Z for the citizen, it comes forth. It comes forth. Why do you think I could stand here and encourage you all to make an investment in the Real Talk investment and are paying the highest interest rate in Trinidad and Tobago presently? Beat that. Beat that. Beat that. Any financial institute, 1%, 1.5%, 2%, beat 3%, beat 3.5%. Let me tell you something. Real Talk group of companies, I am saying it now. Just like when I said, when I'm pushing for the pepper spray, I will get it done and I will get it legislated right here in Trinidad and Tobago. So tonight I stand proud to bring it to you all. Legislation of pepper spray. It's the same way I am standing here tonight and I am saying Real Talk group of companies will be one of the biggest depositing center or the biggest Real Talk investment center in Trinidad and Tobago where you will get the best return on your hard-earned cash. And if they have nobody, absolutely nobody coming to top that off. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead, my dear.
I'm calling to congratulate you. You're doing such a wonderful job. God bless you.
Thank you, thank you. Most of all, I want to thank the Almighty God. Most of all. Let me tell you something. For about a year and a half now, we have pushed for different type of legislations and amendment. Only Real Talk with Saieed Ali stood firm and pushed for it. Push for it. Push for it. And it come to pass one after the next. One after the next. So when I stand here and I tell all you, Real Talk investment, Real Talk group of companies will be one of the biggest depositing center in Trinidad and Tobago where you can get the highest return on your investment. Let me tell you something. Trust me what I'm saying. Trust what I am saying. Caller, good night. Hello?
Hi, good night.
Go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk.
Oh, hi, Sally. I am calling from New York, and I've been watching your show for a very long time.
Yes?
You hearing me? And
Yes.
you're doing a very good job.
Thank you so much, my dear.
Okay. So I'm watching your show, and I'm kind of confused of how the law is in Trinidad when you say you passed the legislation.
No, I didn't say no. You're taking it the wrong way.
Okay, no.
I didn't say I passed it. The Attorney General
No.
passed it.
Yes. Okay, I understand that. You said you pushed for it and you got it passed.
Yes.
And I've been noticed, I don't know if the law in Trinidad is different. Don't you, when you push for something to pass, you have to go in Parliament, you have to get endorsement signatures and stuff like that?
No,
I don't know you could have stand up on a platform and just talk and things would pass.
All right, my dear. Let me have a discussion,
I'm
me
confused.
and you. No, let me have a discussion. You tell me one person in Trinidad and Tobago have stood on a platform and pushed for something to benefit the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Tell me who.
Well, I don't know much people because I watch your show, and my friends and them is wondering, if my country is like that.
All right, so listen this.
Stand up on a platform and push for something and it happens.
No, listen this. How long have you been watching my show?
A while now, since you came out.
All right, that's almost 3.5 years now. Now, everything you heard me push for and ask the AG for and show him why I need it, haven't you seen it come to pass?
Not really, no. Not that I know of. I know things come to pass, but what I'm asking is just that I'm confused.
All right, let me ask you one question.
On the law in Trinidad.
Let me ask you one question. One question I'm going to ask you. Since the incident of Andrea Barrett, have anybody in Trinidad and Tobago pushed to get get pepper spray legislative and amended in Trinidad and Tobago for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago?
Sorry, I don't know that. But when I'm asking you, I'm trying to educate myself.
Thank you so much for calling, my dear. Thank you so much for calling. Name one individual or name any entity in Trinidad and Tobago that pushed for something and got it passed. Child sex offender registry, nobody wasn't thinking about children. Nobody wasn't thinking about rape and expose them. When I mention it, a series of incidents started to happen. I stood right here and I told the AG. I said, we need the child sex offender registry up and running and expose them in a couple months. Right here I stood night after night, weeks after weeks. Right here and I push it. Name one show on television in Trinidad and Tobago that pushes for something. Anybody call in and tell me. Name one show. Well, call, feel free. I on TV, I've given you the opportunity. I've given you the opportunity to embarrass me. Never, I couldn't say it better than that. I am giving you the opportunity to embarrass me. Well, talk now. Talk now. Let me tell you something. When I come here, I didn't come here to make friends, you know. I came here to straighten out certain things. And thus far, it's about 7 or 8 legislations. 7 or 8 different things I have pushed for in a year and a half and got it passed to benefit the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. So I am asking you all tonight, name any show or any entity that pushes for something and have gotten it legislated and passed for Trinidad and Tobago, other than me talking about it. Caller, go right ahead.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Saieed Ali.
Go right ahead, my friend.
I have to congratulate you for a job well done.
Thank you very much. Now,
you're doing a very, very
my friend,
job for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago.
My friend, answer me one question. You tell me any show or any entity that pushes for something in Trinidad and Tobago and got it passed.
But this is one of the best shows. This is one of the best shows that the viewers could take in.
Thank you, my friend.
I have to congratulate you again. You're doing a very good job. You're even doing a better job than the opposition.
Remember when the opposition say it's only importers, big companies and manufacturers? When the Attorney General give it to them, they say yes, that is okay. So I stood right here on the platform and I asked the opposition leader, did you do anything for the females of Trinidad and Tobago? You did nothing. Am I right?
Nothing. You're supposed to be collecting all of them salary. You're supposed to be collecting all those empty salaries, all. Because your show is very, very educated and keep up with the good work.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Navin boy, hey, tonight I'm happy, you know. Trinbago are happy tonight, you know. I have been behind that. Night after night, weeks after weeks, since the incident with Andrea Barrett. May God rest her soul in peace and strengthen her father and family. Let me tell you something. I didn't sit down, you know. Every night I come here, I told the AG on national television, I need it, I want it. He heard my cry. And he understands why I wanted it. So I want to thank him publicly tonight, him and his team. When I light my little light in my prayer room, let me tell you something, God don't fail, you know. God ain't sleeping, you know. Man, they say God sleeping and God watching. God watching and he's waiting. My son, what can I grant unto you? Pass the pepper spray for my Lord. So that the females in Trinidad and Tobago could have a sense of security that walking with a little device in their pocket. So if somebody attack them, to rape them, or to abuse them, or to assault them, or any way they have a device to use, they could defend themselves. They could run away from my incident. Caller, good night. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Go right ahead, my dear.
Hi, Mr. Sayeed. I want to commend you as well, but I think that Mr. Stephen also spoke about amending the pepper spray as well. The pepper.
I'm not hearing you clearly, caller.
Stephen Reed spoke about it. Yeah.
He spoke about it, but did he push it and stand for it like me?
About it as well.
That is the difference.
Right?
That is the difference,
Have a good
my dear.
evening, sir.
You too. That is the difference. Talking about it Monday and going to a different incident Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That is the difference. I use my platform. I use my platform. I use what I'm funding to benefit the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. That's what I'm telling all. Call me, embarrass me, feel free to embarrass me. How much legislation and amendment, how much things. I stood right here. And when I tell you, I'm getting it done, I'm getting it done. So I've given all of the opportunity to call in and embarrass me. Saeed, you didn't push for this, you didn't push for that, somebody else pushed for it. Allah come, bring it on. Call her good night.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Well, I guess we had a little flood up in the north the other day and people don't get in grants and repairs and all kinds of things going on. What about all the flood other places all in the south and things?
Well, I hear nobody collecting nothing down south.
Nobody, but they started Maravala all the way when the flood was the other day, when the clean up was. You understand? All the regional corporation was in Port of Spain that day. You understand?
Yes, yes.
So why is it what good for one, good for all?
Well said, well said.
And they say the flood victims in the south from central come down, it's still in process. How much years now? It's in process. Tell me. So this north people, it didn't go through no process. It went through one time. Sign check and claim. You understand? You understand? Who was the damage claim? You understand? A man claimed for 3 vehicles and he lost one.
Thank you, my friend. So remember when a parliamentarian stood up in parliament and said that the people, maybe from, I put it in my own words, the people from Central go back, especially deep south, build a house in Lagoon. I remember that? What happened the other day? What happened the other day? From east to west, what happened? The Lagoon moved from the south and it went up north. It went east and it went west. God don't sleep. God don't sleep. When all are laughing at the people down south. When all are laughing at the people deep down south. When all are laughing at their losses. Up in town, all are jollying and partying. All kind of thing all they're doing, man. Now the jam hitting up north, it hitting on the east, it hitting on the west. All are running quick now to see. Excuse. All are running quick now to see about the east and the west and the north. But what about down south? What about down south? Call her good night.
Yeah, good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead, my friend. Caller, we do apologize. We do apologize. As long as I am not hearing you clearly, it does bring a feedback to me. It does bring a feedback. So, hey, God don't sleep, you know. God don't sleep. It have one or two things that I'm working on. It have one or two things that I'm working on. Just like I work on the pepper spray. Just how I work on the child sex offender registry. Just how I work on no bail for repeat offender of firearms. Let me tell you something, there's a lot of things I pushed for and I got it passed. Who now tuning in would miss out what I have done for about a year and a half for Trinidad and Tobago. But you want to call now to tell me how you get it passed. You name one entity that's pushing for it. You name one entity that's standing firm and demanding it. Call a good night.
Good night, Said.
Go right.
Congratulations on getting those bills passed.
My friend, before we go further, you tell me one entity or one show on TV that pushes for things like Saieed and getting it passed.
None. It's only you. It's only you have that power and that praise and those privilege to get those bills passed, Said. But I'm just wondering, Said, is there any way you can get something passed to the Attorney General to bring down Pfizer and Moderna here, boy, for we?
But I tried, let me tell you something, I haven't talked with one or two people,
Right.
To be honest with you, I haven't talked with one or two people.
Okay,
right?
okay. I'll be very grateful.
Just watch me, once them channel open, we would be better down here.
Great. Thanks, Said, and congratulations again.
Not a problem. Thank you, my friend.
Take care, man.
Somebody keep a briefing and they say that because of the bilateral talks, they got 82,000 AstraZeneca. Bilateral talks. So my question is to you tonight, Trinidad and Tobago. How did Trinidad and Tobago acquire AstraZeneca vaccine from Canada? How? I want to know who is the person that pushed the bilateral talks with the government of Canada to get AstraZeneca in Trinidad. Who is the minister that pushed the bilateral talk? Come out and identify yourself. Come out and identify yourself as, hey, I am so and so, and I had the bilateral talk with the Canadian government, and that is how we get it. Come out and identify yourself. Look, come now. Was it true? Government bilateral talks? Or was it true a private entity? Bilateral talks? What part of the private entity that the bilateral talks individual didn't understand? A letter dated July 15, 2021 was sent by a private entity to the office of the Honorable Karina Glaude, I hope I pronounce it properly, in Canada, appealing for them to send vaccine to TNT. We have the letters, drop the letters. The private entity requested the vaccine to be sent as TNT was hit hard by COVID-19, coronavirus as they say. So we have the letter that was sent to Canada. We have the letter that was sent to Canada. Now, in another letter it is shown that the letter was received and was forwarded to the Ministry of International Development, Ms. Gaul, for approval. Drop the second letter. No part of these two letters. Oh, come back to me. I'm going to retract my statement. I'm big enough. No part of the first letter that was sent to Ms. Gaul did it recognize as the Trinidad and Tobago government. In responding to the first letter, it was not addressed to any government entity. It was not addressed to any government minister. It was not addressed to any health institute in Trinidad and Tobago. So which is the government minister now that held bilateral talks with the government of Canada to get AstraZeneca vaccine in Trinidad and Tobago? I don't want to play mad. Come out now and tell the public which minister. Let's talk now. Talk now. I ain't bashing nobody, you know. I ain't bashing nobody. But after I heard somebody said that the government had bilateral talks. What type of bilateral talks did you hold? And at what time? And at what time you stepped in for bilateral talk? Come out in the public domain and identify yourself. Bilateral talk. A big word, you know. A big word with a high meaning. Bilateral talks. Call a good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead.
This vaccine and thing that's going around, right? Doesn't it remind you of something that happened in Guyana? When James Jones said to tell all the people to take the poison? And that was Rowley and thing trying to do now?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't know if it's a poison, so I can't answer your question.
No, I'm not saying it's a poison. But the situation, it seems like it's like
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
All right,
similar incidents. Yes, I understand that. Yes, we understand that. I tell you what, tonight is a Fire Friday, you know, Navin. A Fire Friday night instead of a Lovers Late night, you know. So viewers, that is how Saieed do it on Real Talk. I'm not rating up myself. But you see, when he had come in to pushing for something for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, you all, the viewers of Real Talk with Saieed Ali, local, regional, and international, let me tell you something. You all know, and you all have seen, and you all are following Real Talk with Saieed to know what I have been pushing for and what we got. So like again, tonight I want to thank the Attorney General publicly. Him and his office. You ever pity with the AG? See if you could get one day last minute. I know I was supposed to tell you that before. I want to thank the Attorney General publicly tonight. You know why? Because the Attorney General of Trinidad and Tobago heard the cry of what Saieed was pushing for and how it would benefit the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. He heard every detail. He heard every little scratch. He heard the back and the front of the 1 cent that I brought forth into the public domain and asked him for it. Why not on my behalf alone? On behalf of the females of Trinidad and Tobago. You know what made me push for it more? Remember about 2 or 3 weeks after the Andrea Barrett, may God rest her soul, after her incident, remember when there was a young woman was traveling to go up in that direction where they found her body, Andrea's body. And remember when she said she had to pull out a penknife and stab up the driver with a penknife to escape another rape and maybe a murder? Let me tell you something. You see, that touched me right here. Right here it touched me. And that is when I decided now, AG, I need the pepper spray legislation. I need the pepper spray amendment. I need the pepper spray bill to pass in Trinidad and Tobago. And I give him a whole set of reasons why. I did it from Monday, I do it Tuesday, I do it Wednesday, I do it Thursday, I do it Friday, and I let him know everything in detail. Caller, good night.
Good night. How are you doing, Mr. Saieed?
Thank you, my friend, for calling in.
Yeah, what happened, Mr. Saieed, is like nurses are front workers and frontline workers, and I wonder until now they're not getting overtime. They're working straight 12 hours every day, and they're not getting no overtime, lunch buckets, nothing at all.
Thank you, my friend. Now, another issue. I am hearing that private hospitals are telling the staff, nurses, that if they do not vaccinate, they have to produce a PCR test every week, I believe. Every week. So I want to ask these same private entities, I want to ask them, before the vaccine was introduced into Trinidad and Tobago, what were the nurses them doing? That's number one. Secondly, this is number two now. Epidemiologist Dr. Avery Hines, I played the clip right here on Real Talk with Saieed Ali, came out and said to us that even though you take the 2 shots of COVID-19, you can still contract coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, around the world. So if you contact COVID-19 virus, could you spread it? Now, according to Avery Hines, Dr. Avery Hines, the vaccine that you're getting, it will be able to help you less from going to the hospital. That is what he said, allegedly said. It's not preventing you from getting COVID-19 virus, coronavirus, but it will help you, or it will prevent you, in other words, in going to the hospital. I have a friend right now, an accountant, took her 2 doses, and probably for the last 2 months or so, she's having a very stern migraine headache. I'm not bashing, but I'm letting you know the reality of it. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead.
If they have the media briefing tomorrow, all those reporters, if they mean man or woman, they should ask TR Singh who they had the bilateral talks with. If they name man or woman, ask TR Singh that who they had bilateral talks with.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I heard a judge. A little birdie whispered into my ears, twilly doodly 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 doo doo doo. The birdie whistled, twilly doodly 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 doo doo doo. A judge in Trinidad and Tobago is going to stand up against all the entities, whether you're big or you're small, that is forcing staffs. If you do not take the vaccine, you do not come to work. Let me tell you something. Brace all yourselves. Brace all yourselves. Because when that individual stood, or when that individuals settled down in their standing grounds, I hope all could deal with it. And I hope all could bring documented evidence to deal with that particular judge. So all you continue saying, continue using the term that if you don't vaccinate, you cannot come to work. And show me documented that when you're here, you get the COVID-19, you cannot, my mistake, when you're here, you take your 2 shots of COVID-19 vaccine, you cannot get the virus. Let me tell you something. You will have to show the judge where it is documented. You will show the judge where it is documented. So I'm waiting and I'm standing patiently for when you hear that individual settle in their grounds and stand up. Let me tell you something. Know what all you're doing. Know what all you're doing. Because I have been saying over and over and over, according to Dr. Avery Hines, when you get the double dose of COVID-19, your 2 shots, you're still getting the virus. So when you get the virus now and they send you home for 21 days, And the people who don't have the vaccine, when they get the virus, they're going home for 21 days. You tell me how that fixed the problem on both sides. When you get COVID-19, you're spreading the virus. And you have 2 shots. You don't have 2 shots. And you still get it. And you're still spreading it. Let me tell you something. Battle all the ground because it's going to cost all you. Caller, good night.
Yes, Saeed, good night.
My friend, go right ahead.
Saeed, I see you are showing the flood and thing there, Saeed. No. The flood and thing that take place.
Yes.
Alright, now here what I'm saying, right?
Uh-huh.
In Port of Spain and on the East West and all these areas and things, when they have flood, once the PNM in power, they just run, go to assist these people, give them grants, wherever.
Uh-huh.
South of the Caroni Bridge, when anything happen on this side, you ain't seeing nobody from the government, alright or wrong?
Correct. Me, I see nobody yet.
Right. Now, you just clearly show the people from south of the Caroni Bridge that you don't really care about them. Right? But now, on the other hand, now, you're coming to beg people and ask people, the same people, to come and take that injection, and you can't explain yourself what you're doing to help we.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, in terms of this whole hospital, private hospital, with this PCR test and everything. Now, sorry, I'm saying it as plain as I could say it. That is total discrimination.
It is.
I'm saying that as plain as I could say it is total discrimination. Because of the fact that if a vaccinated person could get COVID and could spread COVID just as an unvaccinated person,
correct.
How it is the unvaccinated person alone have to do the PCR test?
Thank you, my friend.
I don't understand that. And my last point is, no, everybody who's taking the vaccine, I have no problem with nobody taking the vaccine.
No, we don't have a problem. We don't have a problem.
Right. That's your personal choice,
yes.
Right? Right. Now, in this country, there is so-called say that every creed and race have an equal place, right?
Correct. They're taking away that equal place.
Right. Now, if it is you have the opportunity to choose, give me the same opportunity to choose as well now.
Yes.
It's as simple as that. If you could choose, let me choose. If I want it, I take it. If I don't want it, I'm not taking it. Let me choose. You don't go and tell me it's mandatory, it has to be taken. So it don't work like that.
Thank you, my friend. Now,
enjoy it.
Thank you. You too, my friend. I heard in the St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I heard that they were going to make it mandatory. And look at the outcome. Look at the outcome. They were going to make it mandatory. And look at the outcome. When last did you all pay attention to France? When last? People are marching like ants on the street to make sure that they don't make it mandatory. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. All those entities and all those business places that pushing this policy, make sure you're vaccinated before you come to work. Let me tell you something. When you hear that judge stand up, make sure you have documented proof, you know. I'm telling all you. Make sure all you have documented proof, you know. All right. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead, my dear.
Okay. I am watching a show and I just heard you said about this accountant who's suffering with migraine headaches since she took the vaccine. I am also suffering with migraine headaches since taking that vaccine.
Well, let's see Trinidad and Tobago. I didn't lie for all you.
Yes, I am. I get up every morning with a serious migraine.
Wow. And what did the doctor say about it?
Well, so far, I did not go to the doctor as yet, right? But every morning I get a serious headache, and I was planning to go today. But being so exhausted, and I did get a lot of fever also, with that. And I said, yes, I'm going to go to the doctor and check myself.
Thank you for highlighting it, my friend.
Okay, thanks.
Now, you see, viewers, There are some people who went and took their double shots and they are perfectly fine. And there are some people that they have reactions with it. Now, all we are hearing from the ministry is that it is okay. Go take it. Now, when a drug company prints or makes a drug on the box, they just let you know the front, how it's working, and they will let you know to the back of the side effects. You know why Trinidad and Tobago is becoming hesitancy now in taking the vaccine? It's because what is starting to surface up. And when we have an individual like the health minister who telling the population of Trinidad and Tobago that the average citizen don't even know how to wear a mask, how we trusting this man? What about all the farmers? What about the garbage collectors? What about the industrial workers? All of them dumb and stupid? All of them dumb and stupid? What about the borough workers? What about the CPEP workers? What about the people in the chemical industry? All of them foolish. They don't know how to wear a mask? Oh, 2 minutes, 3 minutes? So viewers, let me tell you something. This was a Fire Friday. It was a Fire Friday. I know I shift back from lovers to fire, you know, but I had to bring it to you all. I had to bring it to you all. So I just want to remind you, Real Talk Investment, Publicity Day now, the new one great. There are numbers, viewers, that you can contact me to. Those are the numbers on screen. Contact me. You want to earn the best reward on your hard-working income? You know, you work hard. I just say I have to say your hard-working income. You work hard for it. You want to get the max return? Contact me. 339-1670, 238-6716. And there's a new another number, 267-7215, I believe. 2325. It's too small, I can't even see it. But nevertheless, viewers, you know the numbers is on screen. Please call me. You want to invest? You want to get more than what you're getting presently in your financial institute? Contact me. Contact me. Very soon I will get my final approval for the credit union. And for the betterment of Trinidad and Tobago. I didn't come here to make friends. I come here to help people. So if you don't believe in my light, after all them legislation I get passed for you, and after I come and I get this one passed, remember when they were saying, "Say you can't decriminalize marijuana"? What I do? What I do? Well, I talk now. So I publicly thank the AG one more time and his team. And his team. So I'm going to keep you up to date of when you can actually go now and apply for your pepper spray permit. But nevertheless, you want a great return on your investment? Real Talk Investment. We offer the highest percentage rate right now on your return, higher than any other financial institute in Trinidad and Tobago. So viewers, 238-6716 or 339-1670. Contact me. This is Saieed Ali. You're viewing Real Talk with Saieed Ali from Monday to Friday on Synergy TV from 7 to 8 p.m. So viewers, enjoy the weekend. COVID-19 is real. Those of you who took your vaccine, congratulations to you. Those of you who didn't take it, it's up to you to take it or not. They cannot force you. So viewers, until we meet again, Allahumma ba'ulka ba'una shanta ba'illa za'amatu. When you are called to be a leader, everything you ask for in your pathway, it shall come to pass. Hamza matur ba'illa enter. When you are called to stand your ground like a pillar, not even the strongest storm can break you down. Until we meet Monday for Mashup Monday, good night.